Hey guys, welcome back and happy weekend. All right, guys. Well, we're back to talk about Porsha, who is Porsha Williams, but maybe she's about to be Porsha Williams Gobadia. Well, she accidentally leaked something, and I'm sure she's not happy about it. And it was to over 2,000 of her followers on Instagram. Oops. Oops, she did it again. But I don't think she's leaked things in the past. I don't know. With that, guys, before we jump in, thank you to Page Six. Don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And don't forget, we dropped a new episode this week of Hot Messy Podcast. Go check it out. We also have community polls going up on the Hot Messy Podcast YouTube channel and over here on the Up and Adam YouTube channel. So go vote in those as well. Don't forget to smash that like button, get subscribed, hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys. So apparently Porsha went on Instagram and she was on an Instagram live with over 2,000 of her followers. And she gave an accidental sneak peek of her lavish wedding dress. Oops. I was wondering when she was going to be getting married. I know somebody who is a stylist for her, and they are going to be attending this wedding. And I thought that this wedding was supposed to be this past summer, so I'm shocked that it hasn't happened yet. The Real Housewives of Atlanta alum who was getting ready to marry her fiance, Simon Gobadia, went live on the social media app Wednesday afternoon, laughing and joking with her sister Lauren, who tried on the same black shirt. Lauren's struggling. What is happening? Oh my God, Porsha said in the selfie-style video before panning her phone over to capture her sister giggling up a storm. In panning the device, the former Dish Nation's co-host this dress was over the top, deep red princess-style wedding gown with feathers and gold embellishments could be seen hanging from her wardrobe. And you see her face and she's like, shit, I showed that. Now, I don't know, this could be unpopular opinion. I want Porsha back on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I think that it's time. I feel like she wanted to protect her marriage. I think that she wanted to do her own show, Porsha's Family Matters. I thought it was a flop. I think that she tried to control the way that her cousins and her family navigated reality TV, and it just didn't land. The plane didn't land, and I'm not shocked by that. How did you get this part through here? An oblivious Porsha wondered of Lauren's disaster of a clothing situation. This is what it's supposed to look like, she explained, pointing to her own crisscross crop top. We're supposed to be representing that it's easy. And they're starting to laugh about this, but totally not realizing that her wedding dress is in the background. Now, if she has the wedding dress, I'm guessing that they're set to get married anytime now. We're hearing that they're supposed to be getting married, I believe it's in Africa. It's not going to be in the United States. I think it's going to be a destination wedding. I wonder if they're going to film it. I'm wondering if once she's married, if she will return to the Real Housewives. And we also heard that her going on to Ultimate Girls Trip, Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip Season 3, was her way of trying to decide, is this something I miss? Do I want to come back to Housewives? Is it not for me? I believe it was Drew Sidora who said that because Drew and Porsha are still really good friends. It was only after 16 whole seconds that the Pursuit of Porsha author realized what was in clear view, and her eyes bulged out as she let out a frantic gasp and quickly turned the camera away from the dress. My wedding dress was in the thing. Take it down. And this is what she told her sister, who replied, I need help. So they abruptly ended the live stream. She did not want anyone to know what her wedding dress looked like. But now that the cat's out of the bag, I'm wondering, will she change it? Will she go from the red wedding dress with feathers to something different because she's already shown it? We know that housewives are over the top and they love a good moment. And I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if, now that the cat's out of the bag, that she changes this. But because the screen recording, now that it's a thing, shout out to The Talk of Shame at The Talk of Shame, way more than 2,000 people have now seen the Porsha Family Matters star's bridal gown. Hopefully her husband-to-be was not one of them. However, guys, this is all over Page Six and all over social media. He's now seen the dress. Let's be clear. I'm sure he has alerts, Google alerts. He knows when something's being said about his fiance. He's seen the dress. I feel like she's going to change the dress. I don't think that this is all that shocking. Porsha and Simon, who hails from Nigeria, have not yet revealed when they will be tying the knot, but she told her Dish Nation listeners last spring that the two were planning 3 weddings and a funeral for the haters. She's so shady. The Lovebirds got engaged in May of 2021 after a month of dating, and they met on season 13 of Real Housewives of Atlanta when Gobadia was married to a cast friend, Fallon Pina. Now, everyone's wondering, and I saw this where people were asking on social media, how does Fallon feel about Porsha and Simon getting married? Guys, I don't think she cares. She has her man, Jalen. They've officially gotten married, right? I believe. They changed last names. On top of that, they have a new baby, and she's on her own reality show right now. She's filming her own show. So I don't think that she cares what Simon does. I feel like everybody can move forward now. And I think that going back to it was one of the biggest concerns of Porsha's going into filming, because she was like, I don't want to film with the Real Housewives of Atlanta when there's Marlo and Kenya over here commenting on my post saying, hey, this is shady as hell, or, oh no, this is a shitty move. You know, everyone was criticizing it. And I think that Porsha really wanted to protect that relationship and not put it out there for them to criticize. That's why I feel like when Porsha's Family Matters came out, I think the reason it didn't land was she was trying so hard to control the narrative with her family and present Simon as this really stand-up, over-the-top great guy. The problem is we're watching reality TV. The viewers are so smart. If you're on a podcast, listeners are so smart, and people can see and read through anything. If you're trying to pre-produce something, it's not going to stick, not going to land. But I do have a few questions for you guys. And this is just like, let's guess here. Let's just try to see if we can pinpoint this. One, when do you think these 3 weddings will be? I'm guessing spring. I'm saying we're either going to have a New Year or spring wedding. And then 2, do you think Porsha will come back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta? I don't think she needs the check at this point, but I think she commands a very large check, a huge salary from the Real Housewives, probably 7 figures, I'm guessing. Why not? It's easy money. Who wouldn't want to do that? You go on a few trips, you read people for filth, you do these confessionals, you're all over the place, people are praising you. Let's bring Porsha back. I'm all about it. But that was the question I have for you guys. So go ahead, comment below. And before you go, again, I've said this on all of the other pre-records. Don't forget, a new episode of Hot Messy Podcast is out now. It's called Our Relationship Isn't Perfect. Jason and I get a little bit more vulnerable with you guys, and we just want to hear what your thoughts are. So go give it a listen, give it a rating, give it a review, and let us know what you think. I love you guys so much. Have a beautiful weekend, and we'll see you so very soon. Bye, guys.